How you doing, guys? Zane's Heavy Boxing Dosage here, back with another video. And in this video I'd like to give you my prediction for this upcoming fight. It's going down a main event next weekend, Riyadh season, Wembley. It's the return of Anthony Joshua versus Daniel Dynamite Dubois. Now this is a great fight, one fight that I'm really looking forward to. I keep going back and forth on my prediction on this fight because it's that close of a fight. It's a 50-50 in my opinion. Do you get me? I just think both men at the stage of their careers right now are on, better and bigger things. They've gone through some adversity in their career, taken some defeats. Anthony Joshua losing against Andy Ruiz Jr., losing against Usyk, and Daniel Dubois, losing against Joe Joyce, and making a comeback in his career and showing some resilience. A fighter that's definitely learned from his mistakes, and a fighter that's definitely not coming to lay down, because it's a big opportunity right now. So both men looking really good. Daniel Dubois obviously training with Don Charles, who's definitely changed a lot of things for him in a good way. I've seen Daniel Dubois obviously not give up, continue going forward, deal with adversity even when he's hurt. He's showing signs of not quitting when the going gets tough, as we saw in the Joe Joyce fight. He pretty much didn't want to carry on, but I don't blame him, because when you sustain an eye injury like that, you can't see from one of your eyes. It obviously puts you at a disadvantage. So, it's always best to live to fight another day, as they say. So, yeah. On the other hand, Joshua, I think he's got that sort of, that killer instinct back, when he once had, when he started off his career. You get what I'm saying? He kind of lost that, in my opinion, when he lost against Andy Ruiz Jr. when he got knocked out. Do you understand? And I think that made him think twice about going in and, trying to knock people out, because, he wasn't as confident with his chin. And I think Ben Davidson has worked wonders with him, honestly. Ben Davidson, I do give him credit, because I think he's one of the best coaches in Britain. We've seen what he's done with the likes of Tyson Fury, making a comeback. Obviously, he was in a dark place, and mentally, Ben Davidson was the difference in his career when it came to fighting Deontay Wilder, and we saw that in the footage and the performance of Tyson Fury. I think Ben Davidson is a really good trainer, so take my hat off to him. But this is a good fight, because what happens is anything can happen in the heavyweight division. Joshua could be winning this fight easily, and then one punch which Daniel Dubois lands, that can change the whole dynamic of a fight. We've seen it time and time again in the heavyweight division, and it only takes one punch to change the whole fight, because the power that heavyweights have is more powerful than the lower divisions, and naturally, as you're a fighter that fights in the higher divisions, you're gonna get more knockouts. Do you understand? So yeah, that's what I'm thinking. This fight definitely, in my opinion, doesn't go the distance. I don't think it will, because both guys are gonna want to put up a good performance, and I think that for Daniel Dubois to have a chance, I think he's got to get in close and try to at least get the knockout with Anthony Joshua. You understand? So that's where I think this is gonna lie, in my opinion. It may come down to who has the bigger heart out of the two as well. It's really hard to say, because both men looking really good at this point of their careers. And like I mentioned, one punch can change it all. It's a difficult one. There's also reasons why we feel Daniel Dubois could win. Daniel Dubois is young, he's hungry, and AJ is the older fighter. So would that play a factor in deciding who's gonna win the fight? It's a tough question to answer because we don't know. Anthony Joshua, on the other hand, definitely has the experience over Daniel Dubois. Do you understand? So, it's an interesting fight. I mean, like I said, I've gone back and forth in my prediction on this fight. And it's a difficult one to predict. I'm not gonna lie, but I'm gonna give you a prediction, and I feel Anthony Joshua will do it slightly because of his experience. But don't get it twisted. You cannot write off Daniel Dubois. This is the biggest stage of his career, and he's the younger, fresher guy. He's been in less wars, so he's definitely gonna be taking chances. But I think with the turnaround of things, with training with Ben Davidson, I think that's gonna make the difference, in my opinion. So I'm gonna go with my final prediction, guys. I'm gonna go with Anthony Joshua to win this fight by knockout. Like I said, anything can happen. I'm not really too confident on this pick, based on the experience factor and dealing with adversity. I think Joshua may have the slight advantage going in, but you cannot write off Dubois. But if I had to pick, I'm gonna go with Anthony Joshua. Let me know your thoughts, guys. Obviously, who you got, and you think Dubois can pull off the upset. I think he's got a good chance, you understand? But, something in my gut feeling is saying that Anthony Joshua is just going to pull it out of the bag, with the experience. But I'm not confident. Like I said, this is a fight where anything can happen, but as we got to break these fights down, I've got to give you a prediction, because this is what we do. It's a prediction channel. But like I said, I wouldn't bet a lot of money on Joshua, because you just never know. One punch obviously changes it all in the heavyweight division. So yeah, but my final prediction, I'm gonna go with Joshua. Let me know your thoughts, guys. As always, make sure you like, comment and subscribe. More boxing predictions coming out soon, and I'll see you on the next one, guys. This is Zane's Heavy Boxing Dosage. I'm out.